African elephants. Picture yourself on the vast African savanna. The sun rises over golden grasslands as a herd of elephants moves gracefully across the plains. Their massive ears flap gently, and their trunks sway like pendulums. You are witnessing one of the most awe-inspiring animals on earth, the African elephant. African elephants are not just the largest land animals in the world, they are symbols of strength, wisdom, and survival. Today, we'll explore their fascinating biology, complex behavior, ecological importance, the challenges they face, and the hope that conservation efforts bring. Physical features: nature's giants. African elephants are divided into two species. Savanna elephants, Loxodonta africana, larger and found in open grasslands. And forest elephants, Loxodonta cyclotis, smaller, with straighter tusks, adapted to dense forests. Size and strength. The largest African elephants can weigh up to 6,000 kilograms and stand 4 meters tall. They need about 150 to 300 kilograms of food daily, including grass, bark, fruits, and roots, and drink up to 200 liters of water at a time. Ears and tusks. Their large ears, shaped like the African continent, help them radiate heat, keeping cool under the blazing sun. Both males and females have tusks made of ivory, used for digging, stripping bark, and defense. Unfortunately, this also makes them targets for poaching. The trunk, a multi-purpose tool. Their trunks, containing over 40,000 muscles, can lift objects, spray water, smell distant scents, and even express emotions through touch. These physical features make them not only powerful but also incredibly versatile and adaptable. Intelligence and social behavior, minds of the wild. African elephants are among the most intelligent animals on Earth. Complex societies. They live in matriarchal herds, led by the oldest and most experienced female. Herds form deep bonds, working together to protect calves and face threats. Using rumbles, trumpets, and low-frequency sounds that can travel kilometers. They also use body language, such as ear flapping and trunk gestures, to express emotions. Emotional intelligence. Elephants grieve their dead, showing empathy by touching and even covering the bodies with leaves and branches. They celebrate reunions and comfort distressed members of the herd, demonstrating strong emotional bonds. Their intelligence rivals that of dolphins and primates, making them a marvel of nature. Ecological role, architects of the wilderness. African elephants play a critical role in maintaining their ecosystems. Seed dispersers. They consume fruits and transport seeds over vast areas, aiding forest and grassland growth. Landscape engineers. Elephants knock down trees to create clearings, benefiting smaller animals. Their footprints form water holes and paths used by other species. Water providers. During droughts, they dig into dry riverbeds with their trunks and tusks, creating water sources for other animals. By shaping the landscape, elephants ensure biodiversity and help balance the delicate ecosystem. Cultural significance, legends and symbols. Spiritual and cultural icons. In African folklore, elephants are symbols of wisdom, strength, and protection. Many tribes view them as sacred animals representing ancestors and spirits. Art and traditions. Elephants appear in carvings, masks, and paintings, signifying power and unity. Their imagery often inspires leadership, featured in African proverbs and ceremonies. Historical influence. Elephants were used in wars and royal ceremonies, showcasing their strength and grandeur. Their cultural legacy connects humans to nature, emphasizing respect and coexistence. Challenges and threats, a fight for survival. Despite their majesty, African elephants face dire threats. Habitat loss. Expanding agriculture, logging, and urbanization have fragmented their habitats, forcing elephants into human settlements. Human-wildlife conflict. Crop raids lead to retaliation, resulting in elephant deaths. Fences and barriers further restrict their movements, isolating populations. Poaching and ivory trade. Thousands are killed yearly for their tusks, feeding illegal ivory markets. Despite international bans, poaching continues due to weak enforcement and high demand. Population decline. African elephants are classified as endangered, savanna, and critically endangered, forest, by the IUCN. The global population has fallen from millions to less than 400,000. Conservation efforts, restoring hope. Efforts to protect African elephants are showing signs of progress. National parks and reserves. Protected areas like Kruger National Park in South Africa and Chobe National Park in Botswana provide safe habitats. Anti-poaching programs. Governments and organizations employ rangers, drones, and sniffer dogs to combat poaching. Community involvement. Local communities are being educated on sustainable farming and ecotourism. Initiatives compensate farmers for crop losses, reducing human-elephant conflict. Ban on ivory trade. International bans on ivory sales and awareness campaigns have reduced demand, but more enforcement is needed. Technology and research. GPS tracking and camera traps help scientists monitor populations and migration routes. These initiatives highlight how global cooperation can save elephants from extinction. Conclusion: Guardians of the Wild. African elephants are more than wildlife, they are symbols of resilience and harmony in nature. Their survival impacts entire ecosystems and inspires us to protect our planet. Call to action. Support conservation programs and responsible tourism. Speak out against poaching and ivory trade. Educate others about the importance of elephants and their role in biodiversity. If we lose the African elephant, we lose not just a species but a vital piece of the Earth's story. Together, we can ensure their trumpets echo across the savannas for generations to come.